Hey, what's up you guys, it's Joy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing our last park in our little series that we've been doing on what to do, what I recommend, and that is Epcot. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about Epcot, and Epcot grew on me, I will say. I used to didn't really like Epcot that much, to be completely honest, but it really grew on me, and Epcot is one of my favorite parks in Disney. I really love Epcot, and Epcot is also another park that I kind of just leisure, you know. I don't really do much in Epcot, and I know it's like, Jory, you leisure in every park, but I just kind of really take my time in Epcot. So I have my trusty phone here for a list of things that I wrote down that I like in Epcot. So Epcot has really grown on me. Wasn't I'm gonna be honest, in the past it wasn't my favorite park, but it has definitely grown on Jory, and it's one of my favorite parks in Disney. What I love to do in Epcot is Spaceship Earth, which is the first thing that you see when you walk in Epcot. So highly recommend everybody to do that, especially if it's hot and you want to go in there. Do it. I really think it's a cool ride. I love Test Track. Test Track is such a cool ride, and the way that they have it all set up and how you create your own vehicle is just so cool. And then you get to test it and compete against other people on who has the better vehicle, and it's so fun, and it's just a high thriller ride that I actually like. Okay, now I love me some Figment. I love Figment, so I love Journey to Imagination, and I probably ride that ride like probably 10 times throughout the whole park. I just love Figment, and he's so cute, and that ride is so cute, and I highly recommend people to do that ride because it is such a cute ride, and your little ones will enjoy it because I'm 21 years old, and I get on that ride more than any other ride, so I highly recommend that. Soarin' is a cool ride. I highly recommend Soarin'. I just recently, I know this is shocking, just recently, probably 2 Disney trips ago, 2016-17 I'm thinking, was really the first time that I actually got to ride Soarin', because it's a high demand ride, so the line would be super duper long, and I would never get fast passes for it, so I would just always I'll ride it the next trip, I would always put it off. But I finally got to ride it, and it's so amazing, and I ride it every time I go to Disney, and it's really a cool ride, and it's very like wow. And I love how they insert the different scents in the ride. I think that's so cool. The Nemo ride, so cute. I love Nemo. I love that movie. That's such a cute ride. Illuminations, the show that they have every night after or once the park is closing, that is such a cool show. I remember when I had went for my birthday to Epcot because I wanted to drink around the world, you know, Epcot has all the countries, and we ended it on Illuminations. And I remember a nice fellow cast member came up to me and gave me these cool shades, and they were like, put these on during the show, and I was like, okay. And it was so cool. Shout out to whoever that cast member was. I wish I could remember her name. I know it was a girl. She gave me those cool glasses that when you put them on and you would see the lights and the illuminations and stuff like that, little Mickey figures would pop off on them. It was so cool. I still have them, and I take them every trip with me because I just think it makes the show 10 times better than what it is with those little Mickeys just coming out of all the fireworks and the lights in the show. And that was such a cool experience, and that was so fun. So Living with the Land, I know most people are like, oh, I only want to ride rides that are fun or whatever, but Living with the Land, it's kind of like a learning process as well. Living with the Land is, I'll give what they give as the definition for Living with the Land, I guess. It's a combined dark ride and a greenhouse tour that's located within the Land Pavilion. And it's basically just a slow moving boat ride, which is a part dark ride and part greenhouse tour. And it's so cool. It really is. Like, I know most people are like, ugh, plants, boring. But it's actually really cool. Like, even though I go every year and I get on that ride, I'm still like shocked and amazed every time I get on the ride. And I think it's such a cool ride, and I think everyone should ride it because you will learn a lot. And it's so cool to see how Disney grows their vegetables and fruits and stuff like that, and it tells you what they do, what they use, and how they go the safe route, you know. It's very interesting to see because everything, I'm pretty sure everything that they grow in that greenhouse they use for their meals. And it's so cool to see that, you know, it's not anything processed or just anything disgusting. Like, it's the real deal. Like, you'll see what they do. And also, during that ride, when you go throughout the greenhouse, you can spot little hidden Mickeys throughout the ride. So that's also a little cute fun game that you can play throughout the ride, which I do with my sister. We're like, oh, there's a Mickey, oh, there's a Mickey. So that's fun also. But Epcot is so fun. Definitely drink around the world, people, because I did that for my 21st birthday, and that was such a fun experience, and that was amazing. And being able to interact with everybody, I interact with all the cast members and just random people on the, you know, walking throughout the park, and they were like, happy birthday, or, you know, we had a drink together. It was really nice and cool. So I highly recommend, even if it's not your birthday, to drink around the world, because it's something anyone and everyone needs to do when they're of age, to drink, because it's so fun. And it's so cool to try all the different drinks from all the different countries. So yeah, that's really exciting. So that's it for this little mini series that I had on what I recommend or what to do in the parks. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you guys have anything else that you would like to add, or what you do, or what you want people to know that you do throughout any of the parks, please leave a comment down below, because I would love to hear them as well, because it might be something that I've never done before. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon.